What's going on, guys? It's Cimo. So we have tons of different card game accessories and different card game accessory companies floating around, but we've never really had a backpack that was solely designed for card games before. Now, is that something we really need? I'm not too sure, but Gem Playmats has actually designed the first ever backpack specifically for card games, and they sent me this to go ahead and review for you guys. They're not paying me at all, they just sent me this, and that is the only, sort of compensation I guess I'm getting for this video, because I was really fascinated by the idea of a backpack designed solely for card games. So what exactly does this entail? Well, it's a traditional backpack. I mean, it's got plenty of different zippers, you've got plenty of storage compartments for everything you might want on a traditional backpack, but one thing that makes this stand out is the storage compartment specifically for deck boxes. Now, this is really cool because it's actually Velcro lined, so not only can you basically modulate how large you want the different compartments to be depending on what type of deck boxes you have, but there's also a Velcro strap on the outside where you open the compartment in the first place. Not to mention there's a dual zipper, so it's actually fairly secure. It's not really going to be easy for anyone to go in and grab your deck box because they have to get past a dual zipper and then they have to get past Velcro, which is really loud when you try to rip it open, so it's going to be fairly obvious that someone's trying to get into your bag, and then they're going to have to get your deck box. So from a protection standpoint, I actually really like this a lot. Not to mention, it makes it really easy if you're playing a match just to set the backpack on your lap, just open it, grab the deck box, and just close the compartment up, rather than having to dig through your backpack because your deck box might have sunk all the way to the bottom. So I think it just makes more sense from an ergonomic standpoint. Now, speaking of ergonomics, I want to talk about the comfort of this bag, because whatever material they use, it's like some sort of like gel mesh that goes on the back as well as both of the straps. It is probably one of the comfiest backpacks I've ever worn. I've already worn this to several different locals, and even when I'm just out recording, shooting for some other videos, and it's really comfy. Like, I can't remember the last time I went to like locals and my shoulders didn't feel fatigued from having to wear a backpack for the entire time. So I gotta give it to Gem on that one. That's actually really, really nice. Now, another thing about this backpack is that there are zippers everywhere. There's probably way more zippers and compartments for storage than is necessary on a backpack, but it's kind of cool because, as card game players, we have a lot of very small items that we use, pens, pads for paper, different things like that. So having like these random multiple compartments is actually kind of nice, especially since the items that we use are rather thin. They can fit in these very narrow spots, so it's kind of like there's a place for everything. There's even a zipper on the bottom of the bag, and you might think, what would you put there? But that's like a perfect place to put like your charger for your phone or something like that. So it's really cool that you have kind of the customization of where you want to put your different items rather than being bound by only having a couple different compartments. Another feature of this bag that's really nice is the locking mechanism. So on the main zipper part where you get to the main storage access of the bag, you actually have a lock where if you place both of the zippers into it, it will actually lock and has a 3-digit code to make sure that no one's getting into your bag. And then there's a little quick release button and it's all good from there. So this is really nice because if you really have some precious things that you don't want people getting into, you can just put your items in there, lock it up, and there's probably zero chance that anyone is going to get in there. The inside of the bag is also very spacious considering how narrow the profile is, but I really like that because it just seems to fit very snug, but there's so much room inside the bag. And what's really cool is if you don't want to use the deck box compartment, you can actually remove that part and basically have a full-fledged backpack to carry like textbooks or anything else you might want to carry rather than your deck boxes using that specific compartment. So again, I like that you have the freedom to essentially make the backpack how you want rather than be defined by how the backpack was designed. There's also another section towards the back where you can unzip and basically put something like a playmat that's folded up or even a laptop. I was able to fit my 15-inch laptop laptop in there as well, and it fit nice and snug. So I think my favorite features about this bag is that you have so much customization in how you want to use the bag. Honestly, if I didn't think this highly of it, I probably wouldn't be recommending it, but the fact that you have a bag that has so much customization to tailoring to whatever needs you see fit, combined with the comfort and the fact that it's just such a narrow, compact profile, it's honestly like the perfect backpack. I'm probably gonna be using this more for my own personal life than actually taking to events, but you'll probably see me bringing this to events as well, just because it really has everything you could ever want. Gem did an excellent job, and again, they're not paying me to say this whatsoever. The only compensation I received was the bag itself. So again, I want to make sure that you guys get the best quality products possible. So if you guys are interested, I'll have a link down in the description so you can pre-order one of these bags for yourself. I think they go live on like February 22nd or so. So definitely, if you're interested, be sure to check out that link. So guys, thank you so much for watching the video, and we'll see you next time.